The legend of June, the shield of dawn. In a time when kingdoms fought for power and darkness cloaked the lands in endless wars, there was a soldier whose name echoed across battlefields and in the songs of bards. June, the shield of dawn. June was neither a noble nor a knight born of privilege. He was the son of a blacksmith, learning from an early age the art of forging steel and the strength required to wield a hammer. Yet his true gift was not in the forge, but in his heart, an unyielding spirit that drove him to protect the weak and challenge injustice, no matter the cost. The call of duty. When the kingdom of Arinder was invaded by a horde of barbarian warriors, the lands were left desolate. The armies of the nobles fell one by one, unable to withstand the onslaught. It was then that the villagers rose up, led by figures like June, who possessed neither titles nor riches, but carried immense courage. June became the heart of the resistance. He wielded a bastard sword forged by his own father and a simple shield scarred by countless battles. His strategy was clear: to fight not for glory, but to protect those who could not defend themselves. Soon, his bravery inspired thousands, and farmers, blacksmiths, and merchants alike called him the Shield of Dawn, for wherever he fought, hope always rose with the sun. The Battle of the Red Tower. The pinnacle of his life came at the Battle of the Red Tower, a strategic stronghold the barbarians sought to turn into their base of operations. The kingdom's armies were decimated, and June took command of a small group of 300 villagers armed with improvised bows and old spears. The enemy numbered more than 5,000, yet June did not falter. He organized his men into a steadfast defense, using the terrain and the desperation of those fighting for their families. For 3 days and nights, they repelled wave after wave of assaults. At dawn on the 4th day, the barbarians broke through their defenses. Realizing that defeat was imminent, June took up his sword and led a direct charge at the enemy commander. He knew he would not survive, but he understood that a moral victory could reignite the spirit of his people. In an act of pure bravery, June faced the enemy commander, a towering figure clad in black iron armor, and struck him down with a precise blow. His sacrifice ignited a fire in his men, who, upon seeing the barbarian leader fall, took up their arms and drove the enemy army into retreat. The legacy of June. June fell in that battle, but his name never died. The survivors carried his body to the base of the Red Tower, where he was buried with his shield and sword. Upon his grave, they etched the words, "Here lies June, the shield of dawn." His courage was light in times of darkness. His sacrifice, the flame that will never extinguish. The lands were unified after his sacrifice, and the nobles, inspired by his example, established a fairer kingdom. Bards sang of his story in every corner of the realm, and to this day, when the sun rises on the horizon, villagers say it is June lifting his shield to protect them once more. And so June became not just a hero, but a legend that lives on in every sunrise.